Hello, Maurieo Vlogs, number 318, busy as. Hello, welcome. Well, here in New Zealand, we quite often use this as simile thing, busy as. We don't finish it, so it could be busy as a bee, or as one I found in researching for this thing, busy as a one-legged man in an ass-kicking competition. So it leaves it open. Busy as. How are you? Oh, I'm busy as, mate. And I'm busy as. Is it because it's March? Is March the busy month? Over here, it's the end of the financial year. March 31st, the end of the financial year. You have to get your tax return in, and people like to get a lot of money spent so that they can claim it back quickly and stuff like that. So, our students started back sort of end of February, so things are pretty busy. And, well, things are pretty busy at work, and I've been asked to just do a new sort of class or a special topic for postgrad students. So that's all new, that's coming up. And then I got a call Thursday from a job I do, and I'm going to that tomorrow, so hopefully that'll be tomorrow. So I'm sort of been getting ready for that. It's a bit of a survey job, so I've got to get all the gear in the truck, make sure the truck actually starts, because it doesn't get too much running. But I got it started up a couple of times today, and then I got to make sure I got all the batteries charged and the gear ready to go, and all the gear. So you never know till you get out on the job. Then I got a ring last night from a guy that had been suggested me for my brother, but I couldn't do that job, as I've sort of don't have all the right tickets and that anymore. So, they're not current. And, and so I've got all this stuff going. And then I've, got my YouTube commitments and, my YouTubing, which is what I want to do. And I didn't get too much of my lawn mowing exercise done this week. So I've done 3 sections of lawn today, and hang on, there's 7 sections. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I did 5. 1, 2, 3. I did 5 sections of lawn today, perhaps. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, maybe 5. Oh, no, I've got 3 more to go. 4 sections of lawn done today. And then I'm off out early morning on the job. I don't quite know how long it takes, because I never really know what they want me to do. I've got a bit of an idea. And then it's head off out, come home and maybe get another couple of bits of lawn done. So, yeah, and the grass is, it's growing. It's growing. It's green as. It's got green. It's like really green. And it's thick, and I can hardly push the mower. Never mind. So, it's busy times, which calls for a busy person. So, it's awesome, actually. So, that brings us to today's background, which was also our foreground and our title. Now, this lady here figured pretty prominently in my television viewing in my earlier days, when I think television started at 5 o'clock and finished at 10, and we only had one channel. I would say that she possibly dominated quite considerably, this lady, and continued on. And when you look back, it was slapstick, simple comedy, simple themes, like I don't know that you'd see it today, but like a production line going wrong, and here she is eating the chocolates to try and keep up, probably. And she was always pretty busy as there was something going on. So, you know, who is this lady? Unfortunately, only got a black and white picture here. Apparently, she was a flaming redhead, or a you know, ginger, or a ranger as we call them here, and yeah, very funny lady actually. Well, I thought so at the time. When you look back, probably it was pretty slapstick humour, but it was basic, in your face sort of stuff. So who is she? And well, you could say what show she was on. I think she was probably only on the one show, and it was I think the show was the same as her own name, so should be pretty easy. Now yesterday's guy, this guy here, who was he? WT got this one. This was Sir James Wattie. Now he died in the 60s, I think, but his name lives on in Wattie's Golden Queen peaches and various other Wattie's products from their canneries. I think the canneries are over in the Hawke's Bay, but I'm not sure. They could be anywhere now. From his canneries, but his Wattie's tomato sauce is a New Zealand icon. An icon. I mean, yeah, it's not many houses you'd go to that there's not Wattie's tomato sauce somewhere around. It's sold in tins and bottles, and yeah, it's the I guess it's the sauce that sauces the nation. If there's sauce to be had, there's Wattie's around. But this guy has quite a special place in my my memory, because my dad did quite a lot of work for the deaf. As I had three sisters that are were all deaf from birth. He did quite a lot of organising with committees and schools and things like that. And on the back of it, he got invited, him and Mum got invited to the investiture in 1963, I think, when the Queen was visiting New Zealand, and Mum and Dad got all dressed up. They borrowed all the clothes pretty much from the neighbours and that around the place, and everyone helped out and gave a little bit. It was a really interesting occasion from the state housing area that someone was going to the investiture, and Mum and Dad went to the investiture, and I can remember Mum saying that one of the guys that got his knighthood conferred at that time was Sir James Wattie. So I've always sort of linked the two together in some ways. He also had a horse, Even Stevens, that won the I think the 1963 Melbourne Cup. So and apparently a very philanthropical and extremely nice gentleman, Sir James Wattie. So yeah, good to bring that up. And so let's just have another quick look at today's background. Who is this lovely lady? And what's her name? And yeah, maybe the television show or something that about her. So that's all pretty awesome. As I'm busy as, I've been doing my best to keep up with channel surfing and what have you, but and I'm in steroid dad mode tonight, but I feel that I have to try and get a little bit of a sleep, because I've got a big day tomorrow. I've got to drive about an hour and a half there and do the job and then come back. So yeah, I've sort of got to be a bit careful. So we're just going to see how things go. Possibly won't be doing a live stream tonight, but I might get time for a little bit, maybe an hour or something from maybe there, and then try and get a little bit of sleep. So thanks everyone. Thanks for your support, for your liking, your subscribing, your commenting, and everything like that, and your great good humour. All good. Cheers. See you.